everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 6. In the last episode, I think it was over in this direction. Yep, here we go. We messed around with some silent gear. So here we have a tier 3 altar using blocks of Tyrian steel. We have the star charger, and he's been, charging blocks and stuff. We realized that we could actually take this star charge level and apply it to, like, what am I trying to say here? We could take the enchantment off it. Then we could do our little tricks with the enchantment applicator stuff and our library here. And what we could actually do is, whereabouts is it? Just to show it off. We could get a level 10 star charge enchantment. And then the other crazy, like, that was crazy enough, right? But the real crazy thing was the fact that for some reason, you're able to apply it to a full stack of blocks at once. So yeah, that's apparently a thing, and it's pretty crazy. We made a helmet out of it, this Uru helmet, which has pretty good stats. Apparently not the best, which I'm not really surprised about. Like, you can combine a bunch of other stuff with it, some of which I have actually up here, using tip upgrades, tool rods even. Well, obviously maybe not a tool rod for the helmet, but then there's like grips, also probably not for the helmet. But yeah, there's a tip upgrade. There's also a coating, which I thought I had, maybe I unbookmarked it, but there's a coating blueprint that you can get as well. And this obviously coats your whatever it is with extra buffs, which possibly we can look at today. One thing I want to do though was suggested when we did the drones, and it is a sort of block duplicating thingy with our fortune. So I kind of want to try that. One thing I want to get out of the way though is how these drones work. These two right here, the collector drone and the harvesting drone. I will have to power these up. On the topic of powering them up, I believe I was told by JP that a dispenser upgrade, here we go, adds a charging pad onto the charging station, allowing it to discharge. I think it can charge or discharge any drones, items, and players' inventory items that are directly above. So you can have the drones, if you remember in this program, you could use a waiting thing. One of these is for waiting, and then you can have it go to the location, stand by, or wait. I'm pretty sure there's a specific one that's called wait. But I'm clearly I don't really know where it is. But, I mean, it could just be the standby. I really thought there was a wait. For some reason, I recall that... There it is, wait. Yeah, you can have a wait command, so it goes to the location, it waits there, and it charges up. So that's something you can do. That's definitely on the table. In terms of getting it to collect things and do things, the harvester might need some inventory upgrades. So I'll grab some of these. That allows it to hold all the different resources. So we'll go manage the upgrades, put the inventory. Well, the inventory ones don't go in here. So I don't think that is the case. But anyhow, we can pick this guy back up. Did I somehow put away the stuff that I grabbed out? I must have. I had a hoe and seeds out, and I must have seen them and be like, oh, well, they've got to go away. So basically, let's run through how this works, because we sort of had it in the last episode that we did this. But I'll show you, I guess, a little bit differently. So, if I were to place the collector drone onto the chest, it will then only pick up whatever's in the chest. For example, if I have seeds in there, it will only pick up seeds if I place it like this, and it won't pick up wheat or anything. So that's just one thing. And honestly, that's the main thing, if we're being honest. So I could either put the seeds and the wheat in the chest and apply it that way, or you can just place the drone next to the chest and hope that that's good enough. In terms of the harvesting drone, this guy should do the trick. Possibly what I want to do is chuck the iron hoe in there anyway, without the seeds, place the harvesting drone on there, and he picked up the hoe already. I imagine I can put some seeds in there, but I imagine I can also plant some seeds myself, and now I think it will be sustainable. So if we go ahead and grab some bone meal, I mean, obviously he'll need a charging station if we want it to actually be sustainable, but in terms of doing their jobs, this should be good enough. We'll get all of these built up. Those particle effects as well that we see. Oh, I accidentally picked that up. That's fine. Those particle effects, I believe, are it harvesting something, and we're about to see what exactly it's going to harvest. So we'll wait here patiently, and then yeah, we've got something to do with the drones at a pickaxe, which I think we can do quite easily. Yeah, I'll put that in the corner of my screen so we can look there to see when it happens. In the meantime, I might need more programming puzzle pieces. So I'll go ahead and make some of these. This was the plastic and printed circuits. Oh, there we go. Oh no, I've got my magnet on. That's horrible. Here, I'll just drop the stuff on the ground. Okay, so that's the collector drone. He's gone and collected them all, or as much as he could hold. He has placed them into the chest, and then he picks up the wheat. He also sees a little bit of wheat in the water, so he's gone and picked up that. He does like a 17 by 17 area, I believe. Yep. And he's placed it all in there. So, yeah. That's just a little cool thing that can exist, I guess. Obviously, you could scale that up quite big. Okay, now, for what we want to do. Okay, let's give this a shot. I'm going to put my program puzzle pieces there. Do I have my drone? I don't know where I ended up putting that drone. The other one we had. It's not there. It's obviously not being charged. It's not in there. It is gone. It doesn't exist. That's fine. We can make a new one, I imagine. I'll order some rotors. We'll slap them in here. We have a drone. Beautiful. Okay. What are we doing with the drone? Well, you know what? He doesn't have to be in there at the moment. He can charge up while I program him. Okay. So, for starters... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. For starters, we put a start down, right? Then, just as a follow-up, we want it to be digging a certain area. The other thing we want it to actually be doing is placing in that certain area. So, realistically, we probably actually want it to place first, dig second. That should be good. One thing I don't know how to do is have this repeat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to have it go again or just do it non-stop. I don't know how to do that. I could look through here. Like this for each coordinate. I don't think that's what we want. We obviously don't want it to teleport or anything. That's not really what we're after. Inventories, we don't want that stuff. Placing, clicking, picking up, harvesting, attacking. And then it's like the coordinates and stuff. It's possible that I could just leave it without adding that like suicide thing on the end. And it might just do everything. You know what I mean? Like that. Maybe. Condition block. I don't think any of this really matters. It doesn't sound like any of this matters. I could be wrong, but I think we're good. I think we just... Realistically, I think we just do this. We'll have to add an item filter for what it should place. What we'll also need, actually, is for it to go and import items from somewhere. So import... Import... Pick up items? Export to inventory? Import from inventory. Which is the one that makes it pick things up? Okay, it is import from inventory. So it's importing from the chest is what that means. So we can place this here. This should be good. And then at the very end... Oh, wait. We also... Yeah, it'll have a magnet on it. We'll have it export to inventory. Okay? So now what we need... Oh, and we also need to have the item filter here. This will be a... Ideally, it will be a blacklist. But I don't think I can do that. So instead, I'll probably have to specifically tell it what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I can tell it not to do something. You know what? We could just have it go back to the original chest. I think that's fine. Okay, so that's the basics. Now we need to actually give it some information. Some real-world information. So we've got our GPS tool. We made this the other episode. It's made like so. And we need to give it an area to place and do all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and dig out just a little bit of area here. We don't need much space. We can turn on our magnet. I would like to do... how do I want to do this? Let me grab my blocks out. I probably want to do it like here to... should I do a 3x3? A 3x3 is a nice little thing. Let's do something like this. So I'm going to do this spot to that spot. A nice 3x3 that we can see right there. A 3x3x3. So what we do next is we say that is where it's going to place. So we get this area card. We slap it in there. We can go ahead and right click on it. We put in position 1 by left clicking our GPS tool. Then we put in position 2 by right clicking our GPS tool. And we've got two different coordinates here. And you can set what type of area you want it to do, like a box and all that sort of stuff. You can even preview it to see what exactly you're dealing with. That looks good to me. So we can probably also get rid of that preview. Now, a cool thing you can do is you can actually hold middle click, drag that area down to where we're digging, and look at that. It applies the exact same coordinates, it clones that area, and it applies it there. So that's pretty cool. The next thing we need to do is where it's going to import and export the items. So what I'm going to do is, we have it here. I'm going to have the chest be, I guess there. That's a nice spot for it. I'll left click the chest with this. we can run over here. You could use a normal GPS tool as opposed to the GPS area, but it doesn't really matter because all we're going to do is open up this guy and just left click that position. And that way it only has one coordinate. And so that should be good. And we can double check. The coordinate is completely different from the area coordinate, so we know that we pressed the right one. So there we go. And we also want that to be down here, so we can clone that down there, because the import will be the same as the export. I'm going to be honest, I think that's good. Or at the very least, we can give it a shot, okay? So then what I want to do is we're going to have a tool in here. That's going to be the tool that we wanted to use. The next thing we're going to do is, I'll set this stuff up later if it works, but we're going to have an exporter putting in, say, like a stack of iron. Then we're going to have an importer taking out the iron ingots. And that should be good. And we'll do like regulator upgrades so that it doesn't just fill the chest up. So the next thing we need is going to be magnet upgrades. We have 7 of them here. I'll make as many as it'll let me because we just want to chuck in as many as we can. So these go into the drone and it actually allows, we can only put 6 in. It allows the drone to pick up blocks in an area. We can actually click on the magnet here. Base range is 2 and each increases it by 1. So it can now do it by what? I don't know, by 6, by 7 blocks, I think. So once again, this should be good. What's the warning? Okay. Shall we give this a shot? So I'm going to put my drone into this slot in the top left, or the top right, sorry. Then we're going to click export program, and you can see it's going to be using 10 puzzle pieces. We can also name this. Let's call this Duper. There we go. We'll click that. So now it's applied. You can see his name's been changed to Duper. He's got all the little parts on him. I'm going to be honest. I think we're good to go. Shall we give it a test run? I'm going to grab some iron ore because why not? I know we have plenty of iron. We actually do have plenty of iron. But this is more so seeing how it's done so that for you guys who don't have, infinite iron, you might be able to set up a drone pretty quickly and give this a shot. And obviously it works for different ores. So I'm going to put a stack of iron ore in there. Oh, you know what? We also need inventory upgrades so that he can hold not only the pickaxe, but also everything else. We do have 2 on us. I'm going to be honest. I kind of want a few more. So I'll chuck that in there. We've got a stack. Nice. Might be overkill. Most definitely overkill. Oh, he can have multiple. Oh my god. Does this say the maximum? Inventory upgrade. Max upgrade 35, but you can place them in multiple. Okay. This guy is... Oh, wait, no. No, it was a bug. Okay, there we go. Only 35. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can manage that. Let's give this a shot. I'm going to place him down. Let's see what he does. He's already got the pickaxe. He's just sort of exporting and importing things. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's pick him up. That's fine. That's fine. Let's place this stuff back in here. I think we do need to give it some information. For example, this item filter has nothing on it. So possibly, do you reckon we can just get rid of the item filter? Let's try that. I'm going to try importing this one. So now we don't have that item filter on the place. We'll come over here, place him back down. He's picked. He's going to place everything in this 3x3. But this is extremely simple to set up if this works as... Oh, I've got my magnet on. Sorry. But, I mean, have a look. It's doing it. And he picks up all the items. He goes back here. Oh, that is so nice. Oh my god. That works perfectly. Remember, we put 1 single stack of iron ore, and already watch when he deposits it. We'll have to add some, item filters, but look at how much iron goes in. That is incredible. Oh, we've done really well here. This was so easy to set up as well. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, let's pick all this stuff up, see exactly what we're dealing with. So, as you can see, the duping definitely works. We have plenty of iron. That is amazing. I'm stunned. Okay. We'll have to add some things to this. Well, what do we want to do? You know what I mean? Like, what sort of ore do we want to dupe? Right? Because my thought process is that we get like, what do you call it? What am I trying to say? We get like the ore, right? We turn it into an ingot. From the ingot, keep in mind we got like so many stacks from this. we turn this back into dust through, like, I don't know, some sort of crusher. Like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know where it is, but our crusher from Mechanism turns it into dust. Then with the dust, I believe we can use a combiner, and only 8 dust equals an iron ore. So we put 1 stack in, we require 8 stacks to break even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These ones up here will recreate that stack of iron. These are all bonus. This is bonus iron. Completely extra. In the grand scheme of things, this iron did not exist. We've created nothing out of something. Or something out of nothing. Oh, okay. So obviously we can hook that up to all be, you know, automated. I'm just trying to think, like, what would be a better thing to do? I'm wondering, can we do this? I can crush this into dust. Can I combine it? Oh, we can. Okay. What don't we have much of? I mean, as we can see, we have Allthemodium. You know, here, at Allthemodium. We've got millions of Allthemodium ore ingots and millions of vibranium. By the way, this was gotten from void miners. I'll actually run through how we do that in a second. But in the meantime, I'm going to set up Unobtainium ingots to be duped with this system. We'll give it a shot. In the meantime, though, let me show you exactly how we're getting our Allthemodium stuff, because I've seen a few people asking. So I'm not sure if this void miner is doing it, but we'll have a look. In mineable drops, let's go down here to see if they're even in the list. There's so much items here because we've got it doing a multi-miner. So I'm not even sure if it will be here. But let's see. Let's see. We've got some ender ores there. Keep scrolling. If it's not here, I'll go and check in the nether, because the nether should have it. Or it's also possible that you can't even do it anymore. That's definitely a possibility. Oh, this guy's doing green. So he's either doing emeralds, which I think he is doing emeralds. Yeah, he's doing emeralds, okay. Did we only have 2 void miners? Watch it not be a thing anymore. And I've just got, like, millions that no one else can relate to because it's not technically possible anymore. We've got the nether and we've got the end. I'll check both. End, dial. The end one might not be working because, as you recall, we don't really have much, what do you call it? Is this mine? This is mine. We don't really have much Unobtainium, which... Okay, here it is. Yeah, look. Unobtainium ore, we're only getting a very tiny amount from it. It has to be in an end highlands biome only now. And clearly, I'm not in an end highlands biome, so this guy's not really doing what he's meant to do. But in order to get him to work, obviously we've got him in the right biome. We've got bandwidth modifiers, amplification, and frequency, so it's not really doing much different there. This guy might be getting the other stuff. Is he? Yeah, he's getting vibranium. There we go. Warped forest and crimson forest, it says. Oh, well, here's the thing. You know what? It might actually be working. And that's just what it says for the ore. That's just the ore's description, not necessarily the, whether I'm going to get the ore. I'm pretty sure that's just what it is. So realistically, we should be getting more. I don't know if we are. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's search Unobtainium. We don't have, like, the ores anywhere somewhere, do we? No. Okay, but yeah, just to clarify how I've gotten my hands on all those different Allthemodium ores. Okay, now for the fun part, right? So, what do I need for this? I am going to have to set up some stuff over here. I'll probably entangle the thing first. That seems like it might be the easiest thing to do. So I'm going to entangle the, what do you call it? That chest. So the chest is where we're going to be putting in Unobtainium ore, and it's where we're going to be taking out Unobtainium, right? So I'll entangle this. Another thing I'll have to do is actually, possibly over here. I need to stop it from smelting Unobtainium ore. We no longer want it to do that. So if we're still actually mining it, it should show up in here because it shouldn't be processing anymore, hopefully. I hope that's still a thing. We'll head back to the crafting area where we've got our big tower, which might need another makeover. It's not looking as beautiful as it possibly could. So we're over here. Let's grab... how do I want to do this? Let's place this guy here. Let's entangle this chest. So it says chest. We are going to want to disconnect this. It's possibly too late. It's possible that it just made a mess. Actually, no, it shouldn't have, because that guy only works when I tell it to. Okay, so the chest is here. I would like to have an exporter on top. This guy is going to be told to place Unobtainium ores into here. We're going to have an importer at the bottom Assuming my inventory wants to open. Sometimes it chooses not to. Importer. Am I recording? Okay, I am. I got a little bit worried because the episode was going too well. You know what I mean? Like everything is going a little bit too well. Okay. This importer is then going to import Unobtainium ingots. An important thing I need to do is get a regulator upgrade right here. I need to chuck it into there, and I need to set this guy to be a stack, and that should be good. I could do a crafting card as well. Yeah. Hold on. Let's grab a crafting upgrade and chuck that in here. Okay. The next thing I'm obviously going to need is a combiner. So let's go ahead and apparently craft one. Can these guys be upgraded? Like, yes, it can. We can go all the way up. So we'll craft one combiner, and then I believe I should have these tiers automated. Yep. We'll grab the advanced, the basic, the elite, and the ultimate. Combiner. I'm a little bit confused as to why it's taking a while. Surely we're at the point where a combiner does not take this long to craft. Okay. It did take that long. I'm surprised. Okay. Combiner is going to be slapped here. We'll slap on all of our upgrades. Alright, now we have an ultimate combining factory. Let's go ahead and grab an ender gate. This will provide it with the power, the wireless power. So we'll slap that guy there. We'll disconnect this. I don't think it would place anything in there, but just to make sure and make things look nicer. So now he's got power. He'll need speed upgrades and stuff, but that's not really my focus at the moment. My focus is to chuck a crafter on top. Not a netherite one, just a diamond one, believe it or not. We don't need netherite. It doesn't need to be that fast. It's just, it can take its time. We'll jump down here. We've got a pattern in there. I'll need to do Unobtainium. Oh, Unobtainium ore. Click on here. Press in this recipe. So it is going to be cobble and Unobtainium dust equals an Unobtainium ore. We'll create that pattern. We'll fly up here. Chuck it in there. And yeah, that should be good. Now, do we have Unobtainium dust as something that's craftable? No, it doesn't look like it. So we will have to add that recipe in as well. So I could probably just click here, go to Crusher. Ooh. No, we don't want any of those. We just want this one. So that goes there. Pattern. There we go. Create that pattern. Beautiful. This goes into the Crusher, which we should hopefully find down here. Ultimate Enriching, Pulverizer, Multi-Servo. You know what? I believe the Crusher is actually this one here. Yep. Beautiful. My memory doesn't fail me. It's because it goes into a bunch of chests that then split into multiple crushers instead of just one machine. Because the crusher isn't fast enough for all the stuff we wanted to do. Okay. So last but not least is obviously the upgrades. So we'll grab in speed upgrades. And you don't really need energy upgrades, to be honest, when you have infinite energy going in there. I could be wrong. So if I am wrong, we'll just put in energy upgrades. But if we can save some time, we might as well. Yeah, you can get all this stuff and a muffling upgrade. Okay, we'll do auto sort as well, just to speed things up. Make sure that everything is right. Input at the top. I actually want it to output at the bottom. Ooh. I needed to also input the extra as well. Okay. Input and output might work. Otherwise, I'm going to need to possibly have it go into a chest and then into there. We'll have to see. Shall we give this a shot? Yeah, I think we should. Unobtainium. We don't have any. Let's craft one ore. Let's see what happens here. It's possible it just works perfectly, so that's why it's nice to give it a test. But it's also possible that it doesn't just work perfectly and that it's going to create a mess here. The lack of things happening is concerning. What's going on here? Machine doesn't accept item. Stored is 512. Stored is 64. But it's not accepting... I don't think it's accepting the cobblestone. I'll be honest. I think that's what it's trying to tell me there. So, how do I want to do this? What's the easiest way? I think the easiest way is actually doing this. By breaking this, we can then grab our cables. Place one of these cables up here. Oh, is it going to let me... Yep, there we go. Place a cable there. The crafter can then go here. So that should be good. We can put in that pattern again. We will place a chest below it. That's what it's going to output into. This guy can then input from the top. I don't know if he'll auto input, which means this might be a little bit trickier than originally I'd hoped. How do I want to do this? I really don't know. You know what? I do know. I know what we need to do. I think I'm just going to build a platform down here, and we'll just entangle it. just to give us some room, just so that we're not messing around, making things look too ugly, you know what I mean? So let's grab this, grab that. I'm going to entangle the chest. We're going to come over here. I'm going to place the chest down here, entangled. Then we're going to have another entangled block. You know what? I think it's actually fine to just be there. Let's turn my magnet back on as well. We'll now entangle the combining factory. So that will be placed here. Then I need to get my item pipes. An item pipe will go here and there. We'll have that export. It's possible that this will just work. Maybe. We'll obviously have to see. Ooh, okay. It's already got unobtainium dust. Hold on. I can't open this, but this does have cobble in it. So what I need to do is specify the left side to be extras and the top to be input. Oh, input's red. Input. There we go. Hey, not too bad if I say so myself. Let's go ahead and get that exporter back on, which apparently doesn't exist. Importer, sorry. Importer. I don't know where the other importer went. I must have misplaced it somewhere, maybe. So import there, or maybe I didn't have it on me. Okay, so unobtainium. We just made a stack of it. I'm gonna order another one. Let's see. This should light up pretty quickly. Yep, it just lit up. We should get 65. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. Now comes, I don't know if it's the fun part, but it's a part, okay? Now we need to add the filters onto this guy and make sure that he works perfectly onto our drone. So, I will require a unobtainium ore. We have this, we have the pickaxe on us. Okay. Whew. How exactly do I do this? So, I know we need an item filter. We're going to need 2 of them. What I want it to do is input the pickaxe. So, pick up the pickaxe. That's what that means. Then I want it to also pick up the unobtainium ore. So, that works. Then as the export, I want to do a filter. And I want to say export the, we go into our inventory, the ingot. So I just click that button to search the inventory. So now we can see all the stuff here. It looks pretty good to me. We have our drone in there. I'm going to update this recipe by exporting the program. He's still called Duper. Okay. Does this guy have a stack in him? He doesn't. Okay. Look, I want it to be all done in one go. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to stop him and start him. I want this to work perfectly the first time we do it. So what I'll have to do over here, and I don't really know why it hasn't worked. Oh, it's only got 1 in there. I want a stack of unobtainium ore to go in there. And it should be still bound to the chest. It's got a crafting upgrade, so it should be able to craft more. But the stack is still here. And it's not in the chest, which is what sort of worries me. Is it because I'm export? Whitelist. I think it works now. Yep, the stack's gone. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. One more thing we can do on top of that crafting upgrade. I don't know if it's good to do both, but we can actually tell this guy to keep like 1,000 unobtainium ore, just kept at all times. So now he'll start ordering stuff like that. He'll order apparently 1 at a time, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, he'll get it all done. And we should have unobtainium ore. Realistically, I could probably give him a bit of a boost and order it manually just to get it like backed up, and then, you know, he'll take care of the rest, hopefully. Oh, that's awesome. One more thing I actually want to do that we keep forgetting to do is have paper be here. We always need paper, and we always have to craft it, and it's horrible. So I'm glad that I took care of this. Okay. Are you guys ready to see unlimited unobtainium? Oh, there is one more step, though. Oh, how do I do this? So I need a demagnetizer, right? So what this guy will do is he'll stop magnets from picking stuff up, so I don't have to turn off my magnet. But the magnet upgrade, I need to customize as well, or something. Magnet upgrade. Drone will pick up magnets. There's a way to do it. I specifically recall something saying that it will be able to pick up uninsulated, repair cost, security upgrades, flying around. No, I don't think that's the right one. Volume upgrade, no. How do I do it? I recall seeing it, but I don't know how it's done. Oh no. Alright, you know what? I couldn't figure it out, but I still want to give it a try. Okay, I do want to give it a try. It's possible that I can somehow configure this to like make it work. Range. Redstone ignored. Blacklist items. Okay. Shall we give this a shot? For starters, does this demagnetizer work? Let's drop something there. I've got my magnet on, right? Magnet on, magnet on. Okay. Let's give it a shot. So, let's, before we do this as well, for the record, we have 115,000 Unobtainium. Let me actually write that down. So, I'll grab a sign. Let's go Unobtainium. How much is it? 115,759. Okay, here it is. 115,759. Took me a little while. Let's do it. Oh wait, I've also got a few more. It doesn't matter. It's 4 extra. Here we go. Do the thing. Okay. Okay. Now, for a while, I've just realized there will be a loss, I think, because... Oh, actually... Oh, yeah. There will be a loss because he can store a lot more than... Oh, I just realized, I think. Hold on. This pickaxe cannot mine vibranium. Ooh, okay. We need to make a new pickaxe. That was close. We almost just voided all of our stuff. I can make a pickaxe, an Allthemodium alloy pickaxe, that easily. So I'm just going to. Let's also see. We might be able to get away with this. I don't know if we will. Can I just put the stuff directly on it? No. Okay. I'm going to have to go and disenchant this. So we'll have to go back and disenchant it. And I'll have to re-enchant this new pickaxe. He'll need to be fire infused, which I don't recall which way you do it first. But we can just come over here and chuck this on. So place this here. We should see particles. Yes! So this pickaxe will be fire infused. I can go ahead and grab all the enchantments I need to put on, which is... I'll put on efficiency, even though he probably doesn't need it. Here, let's disenchant. I'll keep the pickaxe alive. We'll also need indestructible. So I'll grab all of these out. So where's our fortune? Fortune 20. Nice, that still works. Efficiency, where is it? It's up a bit, isn't it? I've actually gone past it. Efficiency XLI. Yep, we can do that. I think it just got rid of our efficiency enchant from here, but that's fine. The next thing we need is indestructible. So I've actually gone past it again. We'll put indestructible 2 on it, so it's twice as indestructible. And I believe that's good. So we'll fly back over here. Oh, this... You know what? I wasn't sure where I was going to go with this episode, but I'm glad that it sort of found its way. I think this will actually be a very good episode in terms of, the story we've told here. So let's run back over here. Okay. Allthemodium alloy pick now has fire-infused auto smelt affected by fortune. The priority is putting fortune on this, so we'll do that. The next priority is indestructible, so we'll go ahead and do that. In fact, it might have already been indestructible, if we're honest. I don't really know how the Paxel works. And then we'll try efficiency. As you can see, it doesn't want to go on. We'll now try... You know what? I actually need one here. We'll try just a normal anvil. See if that can do the trick. Because sometimes it does. Yeah, see, we can just chuck in efficiency on this. So there we go. This is now the Super Paxel. So let's head back to our area. Through here. And then Pneumatic Craft is just beyond this jungle. Okay. We have the drone on us, correct? Yes. The drone will go in here. We need to edit this whitelist to instead be this Paxel. There we go. Update that. He has now been updated. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and put this stuff away. In fact, you know what as well? I'll pick up this just to have it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Put that away. Put everything away again. That stuff's there. Nothing's wrong here. Duper. Let's see. Let's see if we can pick up the dropped items. Okay, we can sure as hell place them. Oh, I'm really excited. We can probably put speed upgrades on too. I'm pretty sure it only speeds up his movement speed, but even that would probably help. Ugh. Why has that happened? Or is he breaking them? He might be breaking them. I don't think he is though. Let's break him. What's wrong with this pickaxe? Fortune, efficiency. If I break this, we get... Oh. Okay, no, it does work. Okay. Okay. So it should be working. The issue is, for some reason, it's simply not. Pickaxe, Paxel. Indeed. What are we thinking here? What do we... Unobtainium. I can go back in there. I don't really know what the deal was there. Let's pick this stuff up again. Try him again. So he does have the Paxel. He should have been, or not the Paxel, sorry, but the alloy pickaxe. He should be good to go. Let's see, let's watch him again. See if he does the right thing this time. Okay, he's got the pickaxe in his hand, but it's just not really doing what it should do. Okay. It's possible that the pickaxe we gave him, it's just not... It doesn't cooperate with him well. So, let's break it. I'm going to get a bunch of junk in me again. Let's put that stuff away. I don't even know where the drawing... Oh, the stuff's on the ground. Demagnetized, that makes sense. Okay. So that was apparently a fail. Not entirely sure how it was a fail, but allegedly it was. What do you reckon? Should we just get a different type of pickaxe? Alright, let's just grab an Unobtainium pickaxe. We can try Silent Gear one, I guess. Shall we do this one? This Paxel? I don't know, I'll tell you what. Oh, there's not a normal Unobtainium tool, is there? You have to use, like, Silent Gear or something if you want to do that. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'll mess around until I find a tool that lets me do it, because I don't really know why that tool isn't really wanting to cooperate. Alright, I actually managed to infuse the Paxel with Auto Smelt. It was pretty difficult because it cycles between all the different tools that can be applied with that. And what I mean by this is if we grab an infuser, or I think actually if we grab fire element, I don't know what it's called exactly, but if we were to get the fire element and see exactly what you can like infuse with it, I don't know how to find that. Alright, here we go. As you can see, it can apply to an axe, fire aspect. Since the Paxel is an axe and a pickaxe, it was actually applying like fire aspect to it. So we've switched it up now. It's currently indestructible, but it's still got life mending, which means it's trying to repair from my hand, which is, I mean, horribly annoying, but I mean, you know, it doesn't really matter too much. Do we also have like an XP repair anvil? Do we happen to have one of those lying around? No? Okay, great. Well, I guess I'll let this repair in my hand ever so slowly. You know what? No, I want to repair it. Where's our repair anvil? I swear I made one at some point, but apparently I didn't. Let's try it again. Anvil, repair using energy. This will require whatever this thing is, which I think I can just order. It shouldn't actually be that much of an issue. What's the thing called? Crystallized obsidian. All right, there we go. It took a little while, but powered anvil. This guy can be slapped down. Why not? Right there. He should power. Yep. Chuck in this. Always on. It's currently repairing. And yep, it's getting there. It's definitely faster than being in my hand, I'll tell you that much. And it doesn't make the annoying noises. Okay. Fully repaired. Beautiful. Let's go try both of these. I know I said I'd come back when I have the tools, but the fire aspect thing threw me off, and it might throw you off too if that ends up being what works. Okay. So, yeah, we can pick that stuff back up. That's fine. Okay. So, drone can go in here. Let's switch this guy out for instead. We'll try the pickaxe. We'll give it a shot. So, there we go. That should be good. Let's update this. There we go. Open this guy up. Chuck in the pickaxe. And send down our drone. See if it works. Fingers crossed. I think he's currently picking up stacks and stacks and stacks. I think that sadly was what just happened there. Okay. What do you reckon? Place your bets. I don't know why it didn't work, but I'm worried that it's not going to work again. Yeah. Do you reckon they've thought about it? Do you reckon they've somehow fixed this? This is somehow like something that they thought of. It's definitely possible. It's also possible that it just has too much stuff in it. You know what I mean? Like, this is an insane amount of unobtainium to just be holding on to. Okay. Well, anyhow, let's try the new one. We'll give this one more shot, and then I'll be honest, the video's sort of fallen off. I won't know what to do. Mod ID. Check to treat items from same mod as equivalent. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, well, anyhow, let's update this. I haven't changed anything, right? It's still pick up the tool, pick up the ore, place the blocks, then dig the blocks. Require digging drones equipped with the digging tool, break blocks faster and inherit the properties of the tool like Silk Touch. When checked, the drone will only dig as long as it's given a tool suitable. If checked, at most the specified number of block or entity interactions will be done before moving on to the next widget. Order does not matter. I mean, ooh, yeah. I mean, that seems fine. I don't see an issue with that. Let's make sure we've updated this. Okay. Let's go ahead and chuck in our Paxel. We'll pick this stuff back up again, just to, stop any issues. It looks like this guy isn't even working, because how'd they just pick up the ore if this guy is doing his job? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we'll bump it up to what? 5? Okay, drone. Give it a shot. Give it a whirl. Give it a test. See what you can do. Yep, I know you're picking up stacks and stacks of ores. It's fine. Realistically, I should have changed the area to be smaller so that we could test them faster. But I keep thinking it's gonna work. Like, it's digging it. Oh, okay, wait, progress. Hold on. It definitely... Is there a single, what do you call it? Ingot that has been mined from this? Sadly, I do not think so. And yet it was breaking the block. Man, how annoying is this? I don't know what to do. These both work. They're both tier 6. They allegedly work. And yet they don't. The pickaxe we gave it before to test the iron with was XLI, Fortune 20, Indestructible 2, Fire Infused. Oh, to be fair, we didn't enchant the alloy Paxel, but it could still mine. Like, it's still... should we enchant it? Oh, I guess we should. Oh, you know what's happening? I've just figured it out. It is breaking the block. But now it's breaking it so fast that we don't even see it. The issue is, for some reason, it's not smelting the unobtainium ore. That's the problem. It is definitely breaking it, though. Okay. So there's a new issue. Okay. That makes sense. It's good that we actually accidentally did that one that wasn't enchanted, because it made us realize that that's the problem. Now, once again, as you can see, we have that exact same Paxel. If I break this, it does give me the... Well, we got 19 from that one. This would work so well. The question is why? Why isn't it working? We've tried Silent Gear. We've tried Allthemodium. The issue is there's not really an alternative. There's not really one that has a mining level of that level that we can give it to, that can do fortune. Unless there's a way to increase the mining level. That is the only possibility, mining level. Let's try this. Let's see. Okay, I don't see an enchantment book. We'll search just hashtag mining, and I'll go through here, and I will see if there is a book that increases the mining level. Mining enchantments. We could try having something else placing the blocks. Perhaps that's the issue. So, you know what? We'll give it a shot. It's easy to replicate it if need be. Let's disconnect this, grab that. So we'll chuck this here, connect that back on there. In fact, you know what? Let me just try... Oh, no, I will have to get it to pick up a block. But I can disconnect this for now. And I just want it to be importing. That's, like, the main thing I want to do. So let's reconnect this. Let's give it the Paxel. Place this drone down. Pick up the Paxel. Now go for a dig. See what you can do. How peculiar. He's not even required to place anything now. It's just... Look at it. What? They must have thought of it. You know what I mean? Like, they must have made it so that if it's not destroyed by a player, that it doesn't drop the stuff. Man, we were so close to greatness. Oh, that is so unlucky. Oh. You know what? There is one more thing we can try, and that's just like trying out a different block breaker. Let's see. Can this block breaker use a tool now? No. Alright, I tried out a few different things. I tried using this guy to see if he would do it. I set up the Paxel to be clicked, and I had it so that it would do a left click that's continuous. That clearly did not work. This guy over here, I tried giving him the same thing, and once again, did not do the trick. Not entirely sure why, but it didn't work. Does this guy have an X now that I took that out? No. It's possible that there's still like an issue here. where it's not realizing the tool's there or something. But we are definitely at that point where like it's not really looking too good. Like it makes a noise, nothing happens, sadly. Still a little bit disappointed that the drone doesn't seem to work. It digs it, but for some reason it drops as a block instead of as the ingot, which, I mean, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, because obviously this would be as cheaty as it was, but at the same time, it's like, it still works for diamonds. You know what I mean? So it's weird that, yeah, it's just weird. Okay, well, anyhow, I guess that's fine. I'll tell you what. I'll set up the iron one just so that when I put in the thumbnail or whatever, that you know what we're doing, it's not as it's not misleading. We'll make sure that we have like an iron duping. But yeah, a little bit disappointed. What do I want to do? I want to have it so that it does place. So let me move that up. Didn't want to do that. I just broke the whole thing. It's fine. We can dupe a lot of the stuff here. Alright, I've updated it to use the iron ore and to use the filter. I still want to test it with the Paxel so that we can confirm whether or not the issue itself is the tool or the block that we're mining. I'll also have to go and switch that. Let me pick this up. Let me switch it so that it's got iron ore in there instead of this stuff, and I'll be back. And before we forget, I also need to edit this recipe to be this, to use the dust. There we go. Here we go. Jump up here, chuck that in there. It's possible I need to stop it from smelting iron ore. It's also possible that we don't need to do that. So we'll see exactly. For example, if there's a stack in here, we don't need to. Beautiful. There's a stack in here, we don't need to. And look, it works itself out. It knows what it's doing. Okay. So what I should be able to do now is drop down this guy. And there we go. He starts off. Let's see if he can actually break the block. Still using that Paxel. That same Paxel from Silent Gear. Let's see. Oh, okay. You know what? This is actually extremely good. That means it's a tool issue. It's a tool issue, not an ore issue. So all we need is to figure out... It was enchanted, right? Oh, he didn't even pick him up. What are you doing? Hold on. No, we might be wrong. What's going on here? Did I not tell you to still pull out this guy? Oh, it's because I told him to do this. I was trying to tell him to only grab out, you know, the stuff he needs. What I could do, actually, hold on. Let's bring this down. Let me duplicate this, and we can have two next to each other. So, same area, but one of them will be to grab 27, and one of them will be to grab the Paxel. That should work. Let's update this recipe. So all I did was right-click this guy, use count 27, because that's how many blocks he can place. So that should work. Let's go ahead back over here. Paxel's still in there. Bam. Let's see. He should do the thing. Here we go. Okay, so no, it was the ore. The ore was the issue. Damn. Okay. I'm interested to know. Let me know if you find a way around this, so that you can mine the ore, because I'm sure there's a way to do it. But hey, it was a great idea. I mean, it works for the iron, as you can see, which is pretty cool. Let's maybe see if we can snap up a good thumbnail here. He mines it the wrong way around to make it so that it's not easy to do. All right, well, I snapped a few thumbnails up. Just two. But we'll see how that goes. I think that's good, though. I'm happy. As you can see, it works. That's the main thing. Might have to keep an eye on it, and if you're doing something like this in your world, as you've noticed when he mines, he doesn't pick up the stuff instantly, okay? That could become a problem. It's possible. It's possible that could become a problem. The other possibility is that he won't have enough room in the chest. So, in order to make sure that he does, we'll need some pipe upgrades, and we'll need a trash can. We'll also have to see... Okay, it's within one chunk, so that's good as well. Let's let this guy down. Let's place down our cable. I think I go up, actually, to get to the cables. There we go. Place this guy here. He's going to start voiding all my stuff, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. I'm going to chuck this in. I'm going to... What do I need to do? Actually, wait, yeah, what do I need to do? Hold on. How do I do this? How do I have him dump the stuff if he hasn't dumped it already? Man, I made this a lot harder than it had to be. You know, Hold on. Come with me. Alright, so have a look at this. I'm going to set this guy to do nearest first. So he'll output from here into this chest. And then when he can't go there, he'll go there. This chest, however, I've just realized, needs to be an entangled block, which we actually have a few on us. And it will be entangled with the other one we had. With the proper one over here that's automated. So this guy will be entangled down to here. Like so. And that should work perfectly. The last step we need to do is actually tell the drone... yes, I have the GPS tool. Tell the drone to go here. So that's a left click for the output. So for example, we can place our drone in here. Then for the export to inventory, we want to alter this. Press left click so it's got the new program. Update it. Here we go. Run back over here. And I believe all I need to do is just start this guy up. So drop him on the ground. There is one more thing. I would like him to charge. So you know what? While we're here, let's make it work. I'm going to left click here. I'm also going to grab the dispenser upgrade. Here we go. I'm going to chuck it in there. So now he works as a charger. Ooh, he's got a little helipad on him. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, that's within the same block, right? I think so. I think that's fine. So what I'm going to do is once he's done this, I want him to go to the coordinate. So there'll be one of these go to location. The location will obviously be an area that will be the left click of this GPS. So he'll go there. And then I actually want him to do the wait. So this one here, I want him to wait for how long? Oh, it just says wait. What does wait do? Drones will wait the specified amount of time. Okay, so I need to add a time to the side of this. So it looks like, what do I need for this? Text. Do you reckon I put a text? Because it needs to be one of these 2 arrow things that I slap on here. Drone condition. Oh, check out this. So yeah, we do put a text onto the side of it. And if you do 20, it will wait for 1 second. So that'll be in ticks. If you add an S to the end, it'll be in seconds. If you add an M, it'll be minutes. So I can add a text onto the side of this. I'm going to right click it and I'm going to ask it to wait for just 5 seconds. 5 seconds should be plenty, right? So we'll put our drone back in, set him up. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got the Paxel in there still. Yep. Let's drop him down. He should get right to work. He should do everything he's meant to do. So he's going to finish placing all those blocks. Then he's going to start breaking them. Yep, he's picking stuff up. That's beautiful. That's what we like to see. He should then put the stuff in there. And then he should go charge himself. So he places the stuff there. Oh, beautiful. He does exactly what he's meant to. Now he's not doing anything. Ooh, it's because I've got that... no, it shouldn't have been that coordinate. But he is waiting there. As if that's what he's meant to do. Okay, we need a left click, right? Yeah. Okay. And this coordinate should not be the same as this one, but it is. No, it's not. It's different. So why did he wait there? Done when arrived. Let's see the info for this guy. Go to location is pretty straightforward. The drone will go to the nearest reachable location within the specified area. Or when the area isn't reachable. So it's possible that the area isn't reachable. Okay. So instead what I might want to do is what if I have it go to this location and we break that so it just goes there. That might be the trick. That might be what we got to do. So let's grab this guy up. Oh, make sure I pick him up. Pick all this stuff up. Okay. Inside here can go... We're almost done. We're almost done. But I want to get this guy up and running. Chuck this in here. The area, we obviously want to change it to the brand new one. So it'll be slightly different by 1 Y coordinate. Update it. Here we go. Currently he's at 2 bar. Let's go ahead and drop him down. I mean, if he goes to the area, I think that's good enough. I think we'll know that it worked. So let's watch. He places it all. He breaks it all. Yep, we've seen it all before. We've seen it all before. Come on. Take your time. Yep, still recording. Okay, he drops it. Yes, he's going. Hurrah. So you should get here. We'll see if there's an animation. Maybe. Possibly. Okay, he's there. Yep, it does look like it's pumping out some gas. You can see the air's going down and up. It's charging. It's doing crazy stuff. We'll double check that it worked in a second when it disappears. Okay, he's left. And yep, the gas has stopped. So that did work. How cool is that? And look at his precious. 4.7 bar. We're done. We're actually done. We're actually done. Oh, I don't know how to get rid of this bar. What is it? F3G? Yep, okay. I pressed every single button under the sun, as you just saw. Okay, that's awesome. Someone else told me, by the way. Here's another thing I want to try. Someone told me that I'm actually able to refresh the connected textures by pressing F3 and A. So what does that do? Let's read in the chat here. That reloads just the chunks. So F3 and A just... Oh, that is so much faster than reloading the textures. That is absolutely a lifesaver. You ready? F3 and A. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, thank you so much for that one. Yep, there's a border here as well. I'm just making sure everything... That is awesome. Okay. Well, there we go. If anything, we could do with putting like a frame around this guy just to make him look nice. Should we do it? I'm going to do it. Alrighty, I present to you possibly the ugliest thing I've ever built. We might change the colors on this because I don't know. I tried a few different things. This is, believe it or not, the best I came up with. But yeah, I like it. It gets the job done. It does what it's meant to. If anything, we can probably lower the time that it has to be charging over there. We can also bring the charger over here. That would save like a crazy amount of time. But the main thing is that it does in fact work. I would love to get the drone in the actual thumbnail. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, this is a problem too. Yeah, I built the pillars too close. I mean, it does not matter. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please do consider subscribing and liking the video. That stuff helps me out. Thank you to each and every one of you who has already done that. Thank you to everyone who's supported me financially, whether you're watching ads or one of these donators: Oracle, Skeletor Jacob, Oathus, Derpy Snow Luna, Caden, Pyro 2K1, Neepnoop, vrifty, and Mugs. Thank you guys so much. And thank you to our channel members: Gelzio2, Caden, Mugs, vrifty, Tocoolist, William, and Victoria. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.